Hello, my motor enthusiasts. Today's spotlight is on a rising star in Formula 2, who might just be the next big thing in Formula 1.
You must be talking about young Kimi Antonelli. I've heard he's been making waves with his performances lately.
Exactly, William. At just 17, Kimi has already been turning heads with his exceptional speed and skill on the track. Rumor has it, Mercedes is keeping a close eye on him for a possible seat next season.
17. That's impressively young to be on such a prestigious radar. What makes him stand out in the crowd?
His rapid rise through the ranks is one thing, but Andrew Shovlin from Mercedes points out it's his natural talent and sheer speed that set him apart. Despite the team's fluctuations in performance this season, they're clear their focus remains on scouting top talent like Antonelli.
That's a strong endorsement. With Lewis Hamilton's move to Ferrari, it indeed opens up quite the opportunity at Mercedes. How's the team's performance been this year?
Improved, actually. They've been climbing back up the competitive order, which Shovlin says won't impact their choice for the second driver. It's all about pairing George Russell with another top-tier talent.
Fascinating strategy. It seems Mercedes is really gearing up for a powerful comeback with such young and promising talents in their sights.
Absolutely, William. It's an exciting time in Formula 1, and it looks like the future could be very bright with young stars like Antonelli behind the wheel. Hello there, folks. I'm Enzo, your host here on F1 Motor Fever podcast, coming to you every day with the freshest motorsports updates. Joining me is the ever-insightful William, master of all things Formula 1 commentary.
Thanks, Enzo. Always thrilled to dive into these discussions and bring a bit of the track to our listeners.
Absolutely. And to all of you tuning in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and drop us a comment below. Sharing with your friends and family really helps us keep these engines running.
It's all about that support from our community, isn't it? Keeps us going full speed ahead.
Indeed, it does. And speaking of full speed, you won't believe the scoop we've got today. It's about a potential future star in Formula 1 that's causing quite the stir. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this.
Oh, the anticipation. I'm all ears, Enzo.
It's relevant to each of you because it showcases not just the thrill of the race, but the strategy and foresight that teams like Mercedes implement. It's a glimpse into the future of Formula 1. So, hold tight, and remember, we're always on full throttle here at F1 Motor Fever podcast. Right, let's delve a bit deeper into why Kimi Antonelli has become such a hot topic at Mercedes. It's not just his speed on the track that's impressive, but also his swift journey through the motorsport ranks. Starting from karting, now he's in Formula 2, and he's even tested in Formula 1 car.
The speed he's shown, as well as skipping Formula 3 entirely after clinching titles in both Italian Formula 4 and ADAC Formula 4 in 2022, really speaks volumes about his capabilities.
Absolutely. And not to forget, he's driven Mercedes' 2021 car at the Red Bull Ring and the 2022 Challenger at Imola. That's quite an experience for someone his age.
Indeed, it shows the team sees a lot in him. With 3 wins in the last 4 races this season, Mercedes' form is on the up. Yet, Andrew Shovlin has made it clear that their competitive position won't skew their decision towards picking a more experienced driver over a young talent like Antonelli.
It's exhilarating to think about the potential impact Antonelli could have, bringing that fresh energy and natural talent to the team. It really makes you wonder how this will shake up the driver dynamics at Mercedes next year.
And with Lewis Hamilton's move to Ferrari, that second seat is more crucial than ever. It's a prime spot for someone like Antonelli to step in and make a mark.
Exactly. The future looks bright, and it's these young drivers that are lighting up the track. It's fascinating to hear directly from the team, isn't it? According to Andrew Shovlin, it's not just about where they are racing or their current form. Mercedes is keen on having the best of the best behind the wheel, regardless of their experience level.
It's a strong strategy, focusing on both a stellar lineup and continuing to advance their car performance. James Allison also chimed in, commenting on how pretty bloody good Antonelli is shaping up in his development. It seems there's a growing confidence in his readiness for Formula 1.
Indeed, and it's not just Mercedes that's stirring up the news. Over at McLaren, former drivers Daniel Ricciardo and Carlos Sainz have been reflecting on the team's progress, which they've described as a bit of a surprise.
And there's talk about Williams too. They are really banking on upgrades for the second half of the season. Alex Albon believes those upgrades could be a game changer for them.
It's all heating up, isn't it? And at Haas, Kevin Magnussen has highlighted a crucial factor that's contributing to their success this season. It's the first time in Haas's history they felt this confident about their performance.
The mid-season point always brings these reflections and anticipations. It sets the stage for the latter half where teams either make it or break it based on their strategies and developments.
Absolutely, and as we watch how these narratives unfold, Antonelli's potential seat at Mercedes remains a tantalizing prospect. How he integrates into such a high-stakes environment could be one of the defining stories of next season.
No doubt about it. The blend of seasoned strategies and emerging talents like Antonelli is what keeps the sport so dynamic and unpredictable.
William, have you seen what's buzzing online lately about the motorsport scene?
Right, let me share this from a discussion forum. The main post by user Deco19 asks, quote, "Where did it all go wrong for Sargent? How did Logan Sargent go from being just 4 points behind Oscar Piastri in the 2020 Formula 3 season to now being considered one of the worst Formula 1 drivers this season and last, while Piastri is fighting for podiums and wins? Was it simply luck in Formula 3, or does it come down to low potential, insufficient funding, lack of support from a driver academy, or a series of bad career decisions? What factors could have contributed to such a drastic difference in their career trajectories?" Unquote. And there's quite a mix of responses. For instance, I Forgot My Old account suggested that Sargent had less preparation than Piastri and was less talented, noting that Sargent was comparing his second year in Formula 3 to Piastri's rookie season. He also mentioned that being put in a worse team than Piastri and having less Formula 1 car testing didn't help either. The new regulation cars have different driving characteristics compared to Formula 2 cars, which makes it hard for a driver to trust the car. Sargent started on the wrong foot and had to spend every corner second-guessing if he could push a bit more. Sometimes when he did push, he ended up crashing. Then there's true swag for my boys, who brought up an interesting point about the influence of having a good agent. He mentioned that Piastri's agent is Mark Webber, which likely means Piastri gets a lot of phenomenal advice. And on the other hand, user Accomplished Wave 356 noted how crucial the agent factor is, mentioning how Bruno Michel had to introduce Dragovic to Formula 1 teams when he started winning in 2022.
It seems like the consensus is that Sargent's journey has been fraught with challenges, both within and outside his control. It's a tough game, and not every talented driver finds the right path or the right support. Fascinating insights, though. What a contrast in career paths. Thanks for tuning into F1 Motor Fever podcast today. We've navigated through the thrilling twists and turns of Formula 1, examining the careers and challenges of drivers like Logan Sargent and Oscar Piastri. It's been an absolute pleasure having you join us. Remember to subscribe and activate those notifications so you never miss out on our discussions. Your support by sharing our podcast across social platforms and with friends really helps us grow and continue bringing you these insights.
And hey, don't just share it, why not spark a debate at your next family gathering? Could be more engaging than the usual banter about the weather, right? Make sure you keep tuning in. We've got episodes lined up that you won't want to miss, and trust me, there's always something intriguing on the horizon with Formula 1.
We're incredibly grateful for your listenership and are eager to bring you more content that gets your engines revving.
So keep those comments coming, let us know what you think, and who knows? Your idea might just be the start line for our next big topic.
Until next time, pedal to the metal, keep your gaze on the road, our channel's content is pure gold.